From the Opubco Studios at Britain and Broadway, you're listening to a News OK podcast.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Comics Podcast at newsok.com. I'm Matt Price. I'm here with Kyle Roberts. And we've got kind of a special experiment that DC Comics has kicked off.
That's right. It's 16 comics in one, old newspaper style, giant size.
Yeah, it's called Wednesday Comics. It's going to come out every Wednesday for the next 12 weeks. And let's just kind of look through it and kind of tell people what it's about. It's giant. I mean, just like you looking at it and reading it, it's enormous.
It's huge.
And so we've got Batman, which is by the team of Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Rizzo, who did 100 Bullets. So they're obviously very good. And
really everything from Batman, Green Lantern, Metal Men from the 60s, all sorts of stuff. But let's go ahead and go through it.
Let's go through it. All right, the next one, Commandy. This is by Dave Gibbons and Ryan Sook. Commandy is the boy in the future, the last boy on Earth, created by Jack Kirby. And this has I like kind of the 40s look to this thing, the way they've got the pages and the thing down at the bottom.
And then
you've got a Superman. This is by John Arcudi and Lee Bermejo. This one was actually they put this in USA Today to promote the series, so that was pretty cool.
And each little story kind of has its own artwork. You could tell it's
different artwork, different style. It's like picking up a comic section from 1930.
Yeah.
You know, where you had these huge sections and lots of color.
And I like how they basically take all the big names, you know, Batman, Superman, and kind of put them in between are the ones that
sandwiched in between somebody like a dead man.
There we go.
It's by Dave Bullock and Vinton Hugh. Actually, I don't know him before, but it's got kind of a Darwin Cook style to it a little bit. And then a Green Lantern, Kurt Busiek and Joe Quinones, has a very 60s space age kind of feel. Yep. Then moving on, Metamorpho, Neil Gaiman and Mike Allred. So this is two huge superstars in comics teaming up on Metamorpho, which is kind of crazy but also very cool.
And we got Teen Titans, which is almost a little bit more anime, cartoon style.
It's Eddie Berganza and Sean Galloway. It probably fits the 40s, 50s, you know, the theme a little much, maybe the least. Although the Teen Titans were big in the 60s, so maybe that's what they're going for. But it is a little more modern looking.
Right.
Strange Adventures by Paul Pope. This looks like it could practically be a Flash Gordon page from, the 30s. Then Supergirl by Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Conner. Metal Men. This is by Dan DiDio and Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Garcia Lopez, one of my favorite artists. He's very classic look.
Metal Men are back, and they're actually going to have their own series soon again.
Yeah, Metal Men is coming back as a backup strip, I believe, in Doom Patrol.
All right, cool.
There's a Wonder Woman that has almost like a little Nemo in Slumberland feel to it.
Almost Harry Potter or something.
Yeah, some magic type feel. Yeah, it's got kind of a dream world. The Kuberts, Adam and Joe on Sergeant Rock. Joe Kubert, of course, known for his classic take on Sergeant Rock. And then Carl Kerschel and Brendan Fletcher do kind of a double header with Flash Comics. They give half the page to Flash and half of it to Iris West, his wife, so it's almost like two comic strips.
Cool.
The Demon and Catwoman team up in a book by Simonson and Stelfreeze, which has a nice look to it. And then Kyle Baker on Hawkman wraps it up, and that's also some beautiful art from Kyle Baker. Kind of a different style than maybe what we usually see out of him. Yeah. So these are, they're pretty great. They're obviously, you've got to really want to appreciate the art. I don't think you're going to want to go into it and think, it's not text heavy, although there is some text to it, but it's a lot about appreciating the art at this larger size.
Oh, yeah, and I think they did a good job of mixing them. Like I said, like how they have some of the bigger ones, Flash, Superman, Batman, and they kind of put all these other ones in between. And I feel like even the artwork, even from there, they mix the artwork in between too. So even if you're looking at them, there's two different styles, and it's great.
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting experiment. It's $4 an issue, which some people have said, well, for newsprint, they don't want to pay that. But I think, you've got to sometimes support things that are a little bit experimental, a little bit different. It does fold down, so if you want to put it in your comic book boxes, it folds down like that.
And it's actually pretty thick paper. I know it's thicker than
It's a little thicker than what our regular newsprint is. So Wednesday Comics every week from DC Comics. You can check that out for the next 12 weeks. So for Kyle Roberts, I'm Matt Price. Thanks for watching.
See you guys.